Hey guys, this is Nightcop34 and we are back on Factory Farm version 2.6. Now I've done a lot of stuff off camera. I know the other day when I was on a live stream, none of these labels were here. I've done all that offline. I've put in all the triggers, put them exactly where they should be. Everything's working. I went in game to check these. Now I haven't tested them, but I went in game to make sure all these displays, see these right here, I added product to each of these triggers, and everything's working. Of course, again, I have not went in game and actually tested it. I haven't taken hamburger and dropped it off, but I did go into the vehicles XML file and add hamburger and salt and cardboard and all that to make. I wanted to go in and make sure these displays were working, because if you get a 0, but what I had was 200,000 each, when you get that on the displays, that means the trigger is there. GE is finding the trigger and it should work. So, but again, I haven't. And also, the other day I thought I had done this. I just got through adding the chicken Alfredo, because what I did is I copied the visibility nodes over here from lasagna and drug it over, but I forgot to go in and replace each lasagna palette with the chicken Alfredo, so I just got done doing that. But anyway, here we are. Let's see who's here. Hey Mike, how you doing, buddy? So I just added, well, I did this the other day after I got off the live stream. I've added the load the lasagna here, and I've made the signs for this is spaghetti. If you go in here and look, see, that's your spaghetti, and then this down here is the chicken Alfredo. And I've also placed the trigger right where it needs to be, so everything should be working. Let me find my coffee. There it is. Hey George, how you doing? Glenn, man, you got welcome, guys. But let's go ahead, and I'm going to try to finish this up. And also I did this too, this onion input, because I realized we don't make onions at the what is it, the greenhouse anymore. You have to actually plant onions in the field, harvest them, and then you're going to take and load your tipper and bring it over here and unload it. So I wanted to put this crate here so you could unload the onions, you know, the same way it is over here at the right. I don't think this is onions, but you know, the input, the wait, where did I have onions at? Oh, wrong example, guys. It's here at the Camel Soups, and I realized that when I came over here to get some of these signs, I was like, oh hell, I need to put this over there, because yeah, they're gonna have to input onions from their tipper, not from pallets off the BD trailer or the product trailer. So anyway, all these are done. I've got the sound. I adjusted all the sounds to the fans, you know, and what I mean by the fans is this is meat, so you got to keep meat cool. So what I did, just for realistic reasons, is I put 2 AC fans back here, and you'll hear those fans running. And then I put the AC unit here, and I put another AC outside unit right there. So just for giggles, I guess, just to make it look realistic. And also the water input. All these signs are here. All the triggers are lined up. Everything's good to go on this side. Here, if I'll click right there, I'll show you the trigger there. That's going to be a silo trigger. Let me highlight the whole thing. Okay. I'm already still planning ahead. I'm trying to figure out. I know we had said before about the candy factory, a cocoa bean tree, but I don't even. Does anybody know where to get a cocoa bean tree? Like, you know, the cherries and the plums and all there over in the orchard, so I can put that cocoa bean tree orchard in the orchard area. So, but anyway, this and all these light up. All these displays light up when I go in game, so I know the that gives me big hint that the silos, or excuse me, that the trigger is going to work okay. So anyway, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and import the straw sign so I can convert it over to the real sign. Let's see, yeah, back up and maps. I'm in the files or folders that you can't see, guys. Let's go with imports and go down to templates, and I'm gonna bring that in. You check the corn trigger at the serial. Huh. Okay, I'll go check that right now as soon as this loads, Mike. Huh. Is anybody else having that problem with Kellogg's? For some reason my trigger is way out in the parking lot. It should be right there at the crates. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Kellogg's. Okay, let's run over there real quick. But see, now GE will do some crazy shit, so you never know. You said it's the corn? Let's see, was it the corn? Can you check yeah, the corn. So let me check the trigger here. Okay, there's the trigger. Let me get the actual tip trigger. You're welcome, Mike. Just waiting for GE to catch up with me. I'm quicker than a software program. Okay. Come on, let me move. Okay. Yeah, it's there. I'm going to back it up a little bit. And I want to look at this other one too. See, that should be number 5 or number 4. It may not be, but let's see if it is. Let me get the tip trigger for the wheat. I just want to make sure that trigger is not bleeding into the corn trigger that I just moved. But no, Mike, it's right where it's supposed to be on my end. Yeah, let me move this a little bit. It has moved a little bit, Mike, because I had this thing like this. I mean, I had it all, you know how I am. I line everything up as perfectly as I can. And I want to know why this other one, here, is that the tip trigger? So let me go down here. I want to get these scale numbers. The scale X, Y, and Z. Let me go back to this. I don't know why it's been so long since I put it there. I don't know why the corn trigger would be so long. I don't remember putting it that way. But I'm fixing to put it back like it's supposed to be. See what I mean? See how it's going way off the... right there? That's okay. Let's go ahead and put it like it's supposed to be. And let me make sure this is saying corn on the actual product, the input product. Okay. Well, it's going to be fixed in version 2.6, Mike. I just fixed it, whatever, because for some reason it stretched. And I've put triggers in the beginning. It's been a while since this happened. Here, let me move this over just a little bit more too. Yeah, it's maize. Okay. It's been a little while since it's happened, but I've placed triggers down, save it, quit Giants Editor, and the next time I come in, my trigger is like out in a field somewhere across the map. So it's just a glitch in GE. I don't mind. I don't mean to blame GE for so much, but it's their freaking fault. I know where I put my triggers. Why would I put one in the middle of field, I think it was field 4 or 5 that the trigger ended up at. I know for a fact I did not stretch this trigger way out to here. I wouldn't have done that. Each of these triggers were the same size, and then I come back over here and GE's got them. I mean, GE does it all the time. Them German pieces of shit that make this software, they're fucking fucktards. That's what they are. They're fucktards. So that's what happens when you got a bunch of freaking idiots making a software. So yeah, if it's my fault, I'll gladly say, ooh, I screwed up on that, but I didn't. So, and a lot of the problems that I have when I release a map, they'll say something's wrong or this is wrong, and I'll go back here and look at it, and yeah, sure enough, he's taken a trigger and thrown it out in the middle of nowhere. Or even pallets. I found, like, you see how these visibility nodes are, how many pallets are there? GE will take one of these pallets and put it underground, like way down over here somewhere, and I'll find it floating. Like, why am I missing a pallet over here? So I don't know why that happens. It just does. Yeah, I know why it happens. You got a bunch of fucktards in Germany trying to pretend like they can make a software, and they don't. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They can't even make a FS19 game that's worth a shit. So anyway, that's just my personal opinion. Let me just say that. I'm sure the fucktards in Germany would disagree with me. So, and no, I've never been known to be politically correct ever. So, okay, enough of me whining and crybabying about GE. So I did, yeah, I put the straw here. So let's grab this and put it where it's supposed to go. Yeah, my blood pressure's fine there, Mike. Like I've said before, I'm the freaking idiot, because I know going into this shit GE sucks, but I continue to use it, and then I want to crybaby about it. So who's the idiot now? Me? I should stay the hell off of GE, but I don't have an alternative. There's the only way I can make the changes on the map. And that's because those fucktards in Germany are a bunch of greedy bastards that they won't let somebody do a third-party software that's better, faster, and more convenient to use to edit these maps, because they don't want anybody making any money off their game except them. So yeah, I would gladly spend $300 or $400 for a really good software to edit these maps where I wouldn't have to use GE, but I can't do that, so because they won't allow it. And did I mention they're a bunch of fucktards? Yeah, they are. Okay. And still, Mike, after all that mutual bullshit I just said, my blood pressure is just fine. Okay, so now I'm going to go to this lasagna out, because I want the same XYZ positioning as that lasagna one. So I'm going to go copy that. Yeah, exactly, Mike. I don't have a choice. If you're going to edit the map, you got to use GE. Only because they won't let a third-party software company come in and make a 10 times better. Hell, a third-party software company could close their freaking eyes and do 10 times better job on this software than Giants Editor does. So, okay. And you know, I've always believed you get what you pay for. I didn't have to pay for GE. It's part of the game. So I would rather pay for the software that's really good and user friendly, and but what the hell? Look, I'm singing to the choir now. Okay, so let me get those, and now oh, you know what? Yeah, I think I've got those measurements. Was it 1.3, 1, and 2? I do. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm going to go to straw. Yeah, you guys can see what I'm doing here in the scene graph. Yeah, Mike, now I fixed that trigger. I centered it back. Sorry about that, buddy. And if it's doing it to you, it's doing it to everybody. That sucks. Okay. So then I'm going to go up here. And I'm going to put this sign right where it's supposed to be, right where I want it. Right there. And let's rotate it to 90. And then I'm going to scale it to 1.3, 1, and 2. And I'm going to slide it over. Now I know it's even with that other sign. See, if I come up with a bird's eye view, they're straight across from each other, and they're the same size. So let me go in here, and this is spaghetti. So I'm going to do materials editing and get the go to materials editing, go to maps, imports, and templates, and I'm looking for, what is it? Did I call this lasagna? I think I did. Yeah, lasagna out is, I think, what I call, no, spaghetti out. Let me go down to the S's. There it is. Okay. And I just want to check one other thing. I want to check the height of this to make sure that it's not floating. And it's not. Good. Okay. So then and then let me put go over here. And I'm going to put spaghetti out. And that's the name of the sign. And then we're going to line up the silo trigger. Okay, good, Mike. If you find any more, please let me know. Okay, now let's look at the silo trigger for the output. This is going to be output number 2. So let me close out number 1 real quick. Go to 2. Okay, first I want to look at the output 2 and see what that says. By the way, how is everybody today? Man, it's a beautiful Wednesday. A little bit of liquid sunshine. That means it's raining, for those of you who didn't get that. Shit, man, I ain't got nothing except for GE. Except for GE, I've told you guys, English is not my first language. I don't really have a first language except, like, you know, redneck or hillbilly. That's my first language. It's not even close to English, actually. Okay, so I think what I want to do is this. Oh wow, that trigger's way off. Okay, and that is spaghetti. Okay, good. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to number 1. I'm going to go to silo trigger. Andy, how you doing, buddy? It's what? And pissing down E-R-E. I don't know what E-R-E is, but hi, Pat. Good to see you back. And pissing down Erie. Okay. Okay, so now we've got it. And all I want is this, to translate X, Y, and Z. Because I want it lined up perfectly. And then I want to get the scale is 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so I can't even change that. Good. I don't want to change it. Okay, so now let's go back to output 2, which is the spaghetti, the silo trigger. Oh, pissing down here. Okay, got it. I didn't see the H. Okay. And like always, we're waiting for GE to catch up with little old me. Can you guys imagine that Pat Patterson is quicker, sharper, and faster than a software program? Holy shit. What is the world coming to? Okay, so there we go. So everything's lined up with this trigger. So then all I have to do is just slide it right over and put it right in the middle of that sign. And then I know it's lined up because I lined that one up perfectly. And when I say perfectly, my perfectly. It may not be your perfectly. There we go. Okay. So then I can grab these again. And now let's go with number 3. And just for giggles, I'm going to do the same thing with this one, and I'm going to slide it all the way across. I think I can. Let me make sure, because this is going to be a different building. I may not want it at the same level. Glenn is watching me from work. Glenn, can I still get that Dr. Pepper or no? It's probably flat by now. Hell, you've been holding it for me since what, March? Okay, let's see. I don't think I can, because it's a different building. Come on, let me move. I don't know, it might all be lined up right. Okay, so let's do that. Let's try and see what it does. No, it's a little too far in there. I don't want that. Okay, and we're going to bring it out a little bit. Like, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to import, again, that straw sign. And decal. What? Well, Glenn, I just appreciate you watching, man. I don't care where you're watching from. I just appreciate each and every one of you watching. I still don't know what I'm going to do with this chocolate. For a chocolate factory, we got to have chocolate. And the only way to make chocolate is with those cocoa beans somebody was talking about. So if anybody knows of the orchard that's got a cocoa bean tree, like an orchard, please let me know. Even if I have to just go get the cocoa beans off and swap them out from the cherries and make a new orchard, I can build that myself. So, doesn't matter. I mean, we can do it. Okay, so I'm going to go back here, and let's just go with, yeah, we'll go with lasagna out again. All right. I've still got a lot of work to do on this. I still have to put the products on the trailer. Let me get this done. Copy that. Let's go with straw. I should have cut that first. Damn it. cut it. Put it right in here. Absolutely, Mike. If it has a cocoa orchard, where's that at on Jordan's map? I mean, when I ask where it is, if I go in the map and I'm looking at the, say, the escape map, is it going to be north, east, south, or west of the map? If I'm in the center of that map. That would be awesome. I just don't want to look around, I mean, search for an hour looking for the cocoa tree, because I can then export it and use it if it's a cocoa. So let's see. Now I can put this where I want to. I think that's a cola nut orchard, Mike Roberts, unless I'm wrong. Oh shit. Cola nut orchard. I need a cocoa orchard tree. Okay, and then let's rotate it to 90. And let's make it as big as the other ones. 1.3, 1 and 2. And let's slide it over. Put it right there. I'm going to take a look at this the silo trigger, see how close I got as far as lining it up. Mike, can you go over into Jordan's map and since you know where it is, and look and see if it's a cocoa orchard or if it's what George just said, it's a cola nut orchard? I'd really appreciate it, because I cannot make a candy factory without a cocoa orchard. Well, I don't think I lined it up very well, so I think it needs, well, I don't know, I can move the trigger. Yeah, let's just move it. Well, I'm going to move it out a little bit. So I just need, well, how well is it centered this way? Okay, that's good. So I just need to move the sign out a little bit. Not much. Okay, so let's move the sign. It's almost very across from the fuel factory, almost at the top of the map. So it's on the north part of the map. He's right, it's a fuck. Damn it. Okay. I know somebody had told me, I don't know if it was George or Glenn, I don't remember who told me this, but back in when we started talking about, because I was doing this this candy factory for Gary's daughter, and somebody said then that a map had a cocoa orchard to it, and I don't remember the map. I don't remember who said it. So that should do it right there, but let's make sure. Because I've got a spot in the orchard area over there by the logistics center for this cocoa orchard tree. Oh shit, really? I don't want to make coke. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now we're going to go back down and let's change this out. I should have done that to begin with. Actually, we're almost done with this pasta factory. I just got to do a lot of stuff in the background, like, you know, putting the products on the product trailer and the BD trailer. Let's see, materials editing. Let's swap this out. Get it to the right. Okay, and this is chicken. Yes, it should be C, chicken. There it is, chicken out. And there's the sign. Okay, there's a chicken Alfredo sign. Load here. Good deal. And then you've got the load the lasagna here, load the spaghetti here. Okay, I'm going to save it right here. So in the back of the factory is all your inputs, and in the front of the factory is all your outputs. So that works. I've already added this product to the mod desk, but I still need to add it to the map 01 folder so you can actually sell it. And we're only going to sell it, guys. This is like frozen food, Bertello. It's stuff you find in the frozen section of your grocery store. So we're going to sell it at Walmart. We're going to sell it at Publix. We're going to sell it at Bilo, and we're going to sell it at the Kroger's. And that's it. We're not going to take it to Applebee's or anything, because it's a frozen, you know, basically a little frozen fast food lasagna meal. So we're just going to sell it at the grocery stores. It would be unrealistic to sell it anywhere else. Okay, so that's done. Now I want to look at something real quick, because I know did I put it in my backup? BD off, that was in February 24th. Let me see something real quick. There's the product trailer of 2.2 backup. Let's see, anything for BD off. Maybe. This way I don't have to, okay, so I think I did it right. I'm going to open up the BD off and see. BD off to me means I've already turned off all the palettes, so you can't see them. So let me take a look at it real quick. I'll switch the camera view once it pops up. Okay, and let me switch camera view to 4. And okay, so here we are with the BD trailer. Okay, that looks good. I don't know what this group name is. That shouldn't be there. What's that for? Group name. Huh. I just want to make sure the field planes. See, Honey Smacks. Peanut. Okay, so the peanut butter is Beneful. Good. Peanut butter, honey, peanuts, and honey. Beehives. What else did we get? Peanut oil, but that wouldn't be on here because that's a liquid. Honey Smacks. Okay, I'm guessing that's. I'm guessing this is the right one. Let me Let me bring up another one. Hold on just a minute. I want to bring up the actual BD trailer and see when was the last time. See, this says March 17th. Let's see, because all these pallets are on. Let's see if this has a group name. I don't remember that group name. Yeah, that has it too. Yeah, Honey Smacks, Beehives, Honey Peanut Butter. Yeah, I better stay with this one because I don't know what I changed. So let me close this one out. I'm just not sure what I changed here. No, I don't want to save it. And here's the big thing. I've got to go down and turn off every one of these things. Poor Pat. Okay, here we go. Turn it off. I sure wish there was an easier way to do this, but there's not. You just got to go right down the line and keep hitting visibility to turn off the visibility, because when you're putting pallets on these trailers, you got to be able to see if it's lined up, if it looks good, but you can't see it with all the other stuff on the trailer. And I want to use this one because my other one says February 24th was the last time it was saved. And then this one says March 17th was the last time it was saved. So I'm unclear what I did to the trailer between the 24th and the 17th of the next month. And if I added something or fixed one of the pallets that wasn't showing up right, then if I use the old version of February 24th, then whatever I fixed won't be fixed. So I want to use the most recent updated trailer to make sure any changes that I've done is still there. But in order to do that, I got to go through this list and turn off all the visibility. Because I got to add the lasagna, the spaghetti, and the chicken Alfredo as part of the BD trailer and the product trailer. Are those that used to make are these products going to be able to be stored at the warehouse? Yes, absolutely. At the logistics center? Yes, I'm going to add them to the logistics center. So you'll be able to take the lasagna, the spaghetti, and all that, and yeah, take it over to the logistics center if you don't want to take it and sell it right away. Of course, you know, where it's being made will hold 500,000 liters. So you don't have to load it and take it to the logistics center unless you've got, it's got 500,000 liters and the factory won't make any more until you actually removed some of the 500,000. It'll stop making when it gets up to the limit of 500,000 liters. So you can store it right where it's being made up to 500,000. Sorry guys, I know this part is boring. It's even boring me. But I can't get around it. I have to do it. See, this is all the little stuff that a modder does in the background that people don't usually know about. All the little hectic stuff you have to do that's not a big deal, but just time consuming. See, at least I'm not crybabying about GE right now. That's a plus. Okay, now we're down to the stuff that I started. This fire starter, I brought that in. The cartons I brought in. Okay, mini wheats. Okay. Here we go. What, cherry and plum. That's all to do with the Ocean Spray factory. Now we're at the vodka. Let's get rid of that. Tomato pallets. Just turning this stuff off, guys. If you just joined us, this is the boring part, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having to turn off all these pallets so I can put the new products on the pallet. I'm sitting here debating which one I want to use. I think I'm going to use the Campbell's soup to replace. Probably. Okay, we're getting close. We're down to cigars. Goat pallets. All right, honey. Oh wait, did I have bentable on here? Okay, bentable cat food. Okay, good. And last one. Now the trailer is empty, so now I can go back up here to, like, here, let me save this real quick, just in case I don't have to do it again, in case something screws up with GE, which is very likely. Okay, I'm looking for the Campbell's soup. And Campbell's soup, where was that at? Supreme palette. Okay, so Campbell, let me look at this real quick. I just want to take a look and see if these palettes look almost the same. Yeah, I think they are. Let me import, say, like the lasagna. So let's go to pasta, make sure this is right. Yep. And let me bring in the lasagna palette. Take a look. Okay. I think it's about the same size. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do that. Make sure this is lasagna. Yep. Okay. So here's what I do. I go back up here to, what is this? I think I made it tomato, wasn't it? Yep. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this and it'll drop to the bottom. And then I go back up here and turn off the see tomatoes. Go back down, see tomatoes. So this is going to be lasagna. So I'm just going to grab this, copy it, and make this transform group lasagna palettes. Go in here, and let's see if this part's going to work. Let's go to edit. I'm going to bring up my replace menu that you guys can't see, which sucks, but you can't see what I'm doing on the side anyway. So I'm going to load this one, and then I'm going to go down and grab the lasagna palette and load it to replace the other ones. And replace. So it should replace that without screwing anything up, and it did. But let me make sure. Anytime you replace something like I just did, you want to make sure that it's in the exact same position, that it's not hanging out, hanging over. Get rid of that. Yeah, that looks good. It's not bleeding into the other one, is it? It might be, but that's okay. I think when I change the ones in the back, it'll be okay. Oh, there's still a gap there, isn't there? Not much of one. No. Okay. So I'm going to save this. And guys, I'm going to go smoke a cigarette real quick. So let's take an intermission. If you smoke them if you got them, guys. Smoke them if you got them. Fix you a cup of coffee, a glass of iced tea, or some lemonade, whatever you want to drink. And it could be stronger than that. I mean, it could be like, you know, something that I don't drink, like Milwaukee's Best if you want to. I mean, I don't give a shit what you drink. Drink it. Run to the restroom or walk to the restroom. It doesn't matter. You can go to the boys, the girls. It doesn't matter. Everybody's saying you can use whatever restroom you want to. So I don't agree with that, but you can do it if you want to. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. Let me go smoke a cigarette. Okay guys, I'm back. Alright, so let's start switching these things out. Hey, welcome back, Pat. Are those the price ones? Yep. Okay. I was just making sure there wasn't another comment over there I didn't see. Okay, so we're going to go to the next one. And I'll keep an eye on these to make sure they're going to line up right. Here's the one I'm concerned about, right there. So I'm going to do both of these, and I'm going to take a look at it to see if I need to move them. Okay, so let's look. Well, these don't look like there's much of a... Yeah, see, there's a gap there. Yeah, we're gonna have to... I just want to take a look at these. See, I want a little bit of a gap. Yeah, there's no gap there, so let's make a small gap. Let me slow down so I can get in here and look. No. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Put that one there. So now I got a little bit of a gap. Okay. So let's go to the next one. And let's replace this one. So I'm going to have to move each one because this pallet is longer than... Let's see, is that a gap? Nope. That, well, I almost had a gap. There we go. And let's take Z. And let's do the next one. Okay. Sorry this is taking so long, guys. Let's bring it out for a little gap. That's too far of a gap. There we go. And I'll copy Z again. Damn, I went to smoke a cigarette and came back and I lost 2 people. What the heck? Okay. Last one. Okay. Let's say, well, let me get rid of this one first. Now I can save it. And now I'm going to bring up the XML file after it's done saving here, because I got to add this to the XML for the trailer, for the BD trailer. Once I get it up, I'll switch camera view so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's see, there it is. And let me change camera views. Go to 2. There we go. Okay. So I need to go all the way down towards the bottom. Oh wait, I got these from let me search for sea tomato, because this is the one that I got it from, so I want to grab this. Too far. Copy. This was a sea tomato, right? Yep. So let's go down towards the bottom. Honey smacks here. Put that there. Hold on just a minute, guys. Hey, darling. Okay. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm sorry, I had a phone call come in. I don't know who I lost, Mike. I know I had 6 or 7. I came back, I only had 4. Now I'm back up to 5, so... Okay, so let's get this done. Let's see. Okay, so these are the tomatoes. Let me go over here and get the actual product name. This is going to be lasagna. Yeah, lasagna pallets. So let me get. I'm on the map right now. I've got to get the name of output 1, because as you guys know, I don't like to type it. Too many things can happen. So I just copy and paste it, and I know it's right, it's spaced right, there's no extra spaces, so it's going to work. Okay, so it is lasagna. Okay. Now I'm back where you guys are. And what I do here is I've got to change that to lasagna. This is 113. Let me make sure this is right in order. 112. Okay. So I'm going to be looking for, I'm going to find and replace. Nope. I'm looking for, what is this, 71? And that's the number 71 right there that I need to change. And I need to change it to 114. So then what I do is I just go up here, I click, it's highlighted, I replace. And what I'm looking for, I can just click replace, but I don't want to replace all because that'll screw up anything that's 71 on this thing, it'll change it. So you just make sure there's a 1 and then a 2, a 3. See the 3 right beside the 114 now, and then 4. I just go real slow and make sure there's a number, like it's in order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that. I just don't click real quick, because I've done that and I screwed myself. So okay, and there we go. Okay, so I've got this one done. So now let's go back and get the next one done. So let me change back to the trailer. Now it's pretty simple, because you know all the spacing I had to do, I don't have to do that now. All I have to do now is take this one. Well, let me make sure they're all done. Yeah, they are. So then I'm just going to duplicate, and let's make sure this was 114. You see that number right there, that 114? Well, that's got to be on the XML file too, and it is. I changed it to 71 to a 114. Okay, so we're going to highlight this again, and we're going to duplicate it, and this is going to be my spaghetti. So let me look, see, where'd I get that spaghetti? Okay, so I'm going to import the spaghetti palette. There it is. Import that one, and it should pop up here somewhere. There it is. I'm just going to put it out here. And I'm going to grab the spaghetti, and I'm going to change this lasagna palette to spaghetti palette. There, and I'm going to go up to lasagna. Shit, come on. I'm going to go up to lasagna and turn it off, so I don't have to see it, because it'll get in my way while I'm trying to put this palette. So this is a spaghetti palette, but it says spaghetti palette, but if you'll look here, it's not. On the top, this is actually lasagna. I haven't changed it to spaghetti yet. So that's where the find and the replace the palettes come in at. But now, if you'll notice, they're all spaced in between these palettes. So you remember I put a little space between them here, and right here there's a space. Before there wasn't a space. But anyway, let's go with edit and replace. We're going to go with spaghetti. We're going to change this lasagna and load it, and go down here and get the spaghetti, because we're going to replace it with that one. and replace. And you'll see the top replaced with spaghetti. And let's go through and do each one. And then we'll go back to the XML file and change that out. Okay. Okay, so that's done. And this should be 115. When I go up here to the actual scene graph and look at that transform group, come up here, it should be 115, and it is right there. So then I go back to the, let me change the camera views, back to the XML file, and we're going to switch these to 115. This is lasagna, so I'm going to grab this and paste it. Copy, and I'm going to go back to the original factory farm, and I'm going to get output number 2 and grab that, and it should just say spaghetti. I think that's what it says. Hey Jeff, how you doing, buddy? You know, Jeff, I jumped on one of your lives the other day, and I said hello and everything, and you didn't say shit back. You didn't say nothing back to me. I said, hello, hey, what are you doing? Hey, buddy. And I didn't get not one bit of a response, Jeff. That was rude, man. What the hell? I don't know if you've seen the comment or not, but I mean, you were replying to other people's comments, so hell, man. Just put Pat's not allowed on the top, and I won't come in. The hell? I mean, jeez. I'm just giving you shit, Jeff. I could care less. I just want to let you know I was there for a few minutes, and then when you became real rude and didn't reply, I said, screw this shit. I closed it out. Not really. I had to leave, but I just wanted to see what you were doing. Okay, so we're gonna look for 114 and replace it with 115. So 114 and replace with 115. So let's go here, replace. Okay, so that's the second one. Now let's jump back to the trailer. That. So now I can take spaghetti and duplicate spaghetti. And remember, that is here, I got to get rid of this palette, just the one I imported. So let's get rid of that. Oh, that's okay, buddy. I said Pat Patterson. What the hell? I said Pat Patterson. I guess I should have came in there under Night Cop 34. Of course, I was just on my phone. I was scrolling through, and I went into YouTube, and it throwed up an alert, and I hit it, and because I didn't know who it was. It said such and such person is live, and I'm like, who's that? And I clicked on it, and it was you. So that's okay. Andy said you did him the same way, so that's okay. Glenn said you did him the same way. Mike is pissed off and irritated that you never said hello to him. So it's not just me, Jeff. You've got a history of not saying hi to anybody. It's all right. We've gotten over it. We had a Glee Club meeting right before you jumped on. We're okay with it now. Right, Mike? See? Mike will back me. Right, Mike? Okay. So let me turn this other spaghetti off here. Okay, visibility is gone. And let me import the chicken Alfredo. So let's import that. Chicken palette. It should pop up underneath somewhere. There it is. Okay. Let me call this Alfredo. Like C. Alfredo. I think I spelled that right. No. How do you spell? Is it on this here? I don't know how to spell Alfredo, guys. I told you I don't know Spanish that well. What is that? ALF. What the hell? That looks like an X. No, it's an O. Oh shit, I already said the A. Okay, Alfredo, C. Alfredo palette. I think that's better. People understand what that is if they go in here to edit it. Thank you, George. I never won a spelling bee contest, and I don't speak Spanish except for like taco, enchilada. Well, no, Alfredo. What the hell am I talking about? That's Italian. I don't speak Italian either, though. I can say Bertalo. Yeah. See, I had a little accent there when I was trying to say it, but I can say it. Okay, so let's change that. Oh shit, I wanted to change this, damn it, not the other thing. Son of a bitch. How did it get down to the last palette? Okay, so let's go here. Let's change out that. Okay. So now we can back up. These goddamn pop-ups, man. I don't know how to stop them. Okay. Let's go to and replace. Oh, I don't know if there was a picture of you. I was on my iPhone. I didn't see no picture. But it was you. I mean, you were messing with a silo and with you had a tipper and a truck. You were on some map. I even asked you what map is that. Still no response. None at all. Like, you know, blow it out your ass, Pat. I'm not answering you. So I got the hint, and I got the hell out of there. Okay. I wish this was it, but now I gotta go, after this we gotta go do the product trailer. Yay, fun. Okay. And then this one should be, here, let me get rid of this this palette and save it. And let's go down and see, this should be 116. Yep, 116. So now let's go back to the XML. Oh shit, wrong one. Okay. Get rid of that. This spaghetti, come all the way down. It's just a duplication of what I've been doing, guys. Nothing special. And I gotta go back over to factory farm map and get the actual name of the product. I know you're giving me shit. Yeah, I'm giving you shit, Jeff. You're going to give me shit all night, aren't you? I'm sorry, man. You know I would have. Man, I know. I'm just giving you shit, buddy. Don't worry about it. You were busy. I could tell you were busy. I'm just giving you shit, man. Alright, so there's the chicken Alfredo. Come back here and spaghetti. Let's make this chicken Alfredo. And then we're going to find and replace again. And we're going to be finding 115 and replace it with 116. Let's go here. There's one. Okay, that's it there. Save that. And I can get out of that. And let's go back to I think it brought up, did it bring up the trailer? No, it went to a blank screen. Let's go to the trailer. So I can, let me save this one more time just to make sure. Okay. And I'm going to close this. Well, here, let me turn that off. Now save it. Because I want a copy of this trailer that's got everything turned off, so I don't have to go through and turn everything off every time. So all I need to do is go to factory farm BD, and I'm going to go to backup. Let me get off. See, delete that one. And I'm gonna put this one in there. I'm just making a backup copy of the BD trailer with everything turned off, all the pallets turned off. Let me rename this to off. Okay. So close that out. So now we need to bring up the and I don't know, I think I'm gonna have to mods, I think I'm gonna have to look for the product trailer and unzip it because I don't have it here. Product trailer, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna extract to product trailer. Okay, so I'm going to open the product trailer. Okay, that's all the pallets. Oh shit, wait a minute. Huh. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh shit. With this, see, I've got to put the, damn it. Okay, so here's what I've got to do. Oh shit, where did those go? I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this. Because I've got to have the textures in the palette for trailer. So I guess I'll put it in there. But I need to find out something. Hold on. Let me find out where these are being pulled from. Because I really don't know. Let me go to visibility node. Go down to the bottom and grab this. Paul, how you doing, buddy? From the dark side. I am your father. Let's see. That should be on the top at the end. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. Okay. So let me find out where the palette is being pulled from. Should be the BD trailer. Should be. Come on. Okay. Let's see, material editing. And let's take a look. Holy shit. Now it's being palette diffuse. So let's change that. We're going to go into the BD trailer and go to palette diffuse down here. Like that. Yeah, I want it coming from the BD trailer, not the noodle factory. Okay, so that changed all of those. Oh shit, now I gotta go back. I didn't change the specular or the normal. Oh, why this takes so long? I'm just trying to click on a texture, you freaking idiot. Okay, so let's go back to the, oh shit. I clicked on the wrong thing. Jeff says he's still part of the dark side. I'm not. I've never been part of the dark side. Ugh. I'm just waiting for G to catch up with me. Okay, so we got to change these out too, because I think these are coming from that same folder of the noodles. Let's see, desktop. Oh, it's coming from the desktop. Okay. I'm glad I caught that. Make sure this is right. Yeah, hat, documents, right. Okay. So we're going to go with specular right there. And then go with normal. There we go. Okay. And that changes out all of them is the good thing. But I don't know if it changed out the ones for lasagna and all that. I got to go over and check that one. So let's go with chicken plain. I need to find out where this is being pulled from. It should be pulled from template. Yeah, that's where it's being pulled from. I'm the one that, because I designed these palettes, so I put it in template, I'm sure. Yep, template. Factory farm maps template. Good. Okay, now what about the actual brown part of the palette, which I did not design. I got that from, I forgot where I got that from. Where did I pull those from? Oh, the Noodle Factory. I got that from the Noodle Factory placeable. The actual brown part of the palette, or the sides. And it should be pulling it from that Noodle Factory. Because I did not. Yeah. Okay, so desktop. Let me find this. So let's go to desktop. Noodle fabric. Noodle placeable. Here it is. Yep. Okay. Palette. Holy shit. Where'd it go? Is that, yeah, palette. Wood. What is that called? Oh, that's the name of it. Wood Plank Bear 1. Wood Plank Bear 1. Huh, what is this? Okay, so I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go over here to the BD trailer. Yep. And go with, oh, let's just go ahead and put it right here. Copy in there. No, 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 no. What are you talking about? I don't have one like that, do I? Wood Plank Bear? Oh, I do. Look at that. Is that the same? No, that's not the same, is it? So let me open up a new window here and go to, I want to see if they're the same. I think it's a darker color. Yeah, it's a darker color. So I'm just going to go and rename this as number 2. Because I've already got one. So let's take this and put it, is this BD? Yep. Let's put it there. Now I can go to BD, go to wood plank number 2, and grab that. Okay. So the chicken is pulling from the template folder. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so then what I do is I just double check real quick and just make sure that I just go up to the first one up here, and let's just make sure that everything, it changed all of them. And this should say BD in the file path, and it does. BD palette diffuse, that's good. Let's check specular, should say BD, it does. And let's check normal, and it should say BD. Okay, and let's go to fill plane. When GE decides to open it up, let's look at chicken, and that's gonna just open up that wood plank number 2 that I just showed you, but it should have changed all of them to that, and that's what I'm trying to make sure of. I don't want to assume anything. Yeah, but it should say BD again in the file path. Yep, BD wood plank bear 2. Good. I don't know if I should move that over. No, I won't. That's fine. Okay. So there's that one. So what I need to do is go over. I know I've got a diffuse in okay, so let me get the wood plank, because I know I have the wood, or the palette diffuse, all that. So let me get the wood plank, and let's go to mods and go to product trailer, palettes for trailers, and let's put this one there. That's the wood plank. And then I need to go to template. Is that it? Farming simulator, mods, factory farm, imports. Okay, so I need to get each of these, copy all of those, and go to back to mods, go to product trailer, palettes for trailers, and let's go with textures. Okay, good. And put these in there. Where'd they go? Okay, there they are, up at the top. Okay. So I've got the side palette. I've got the top of the palettes, and I know I've got palette diffuse. Let's make sure I got them all. Palette diffuse, normal, and specular. Okay, so we're ready to go with that. Okay, so let's see. This is the new plank. Let's bring back up the mods, product trailer, and let's bring up the product trailer. Okay. Oh shit. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I gotta do all this shit again. Damn it. Let's see what I need to turn off here. No, I don't care about that. Let's see if I need, I think that will open it up. Yeah. Let's see, I need to get rid of the triggers. Yeah, I don't need that in my way. Oh, let me change camera views. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, 2. Okay, there we are. Now you're where I am. Sorry about that. I'm just turning everything off that's going to get in my way when I'm trying to do these pallets. Oh wait, I think I need to turn that off, because that definitely gets in your way. Okay. Extract fill route, that gets in my way, I think. Yep. Let's turn that off. Unfoot trigger. No, that's not going to get in my way. Unload trigger. I think that one gets in my way. It does. Support arm root. That doesn't get in my way. Transform, whatever that is. Down trigger, I don't care. Well, let's see what that is. That one gets in my way. And I think that's it. Yep. Now the fun begins. In the field planes, we get to turn everything off again. Yay, team. Okay. I'm just saving it. Okay. You see, I'm going to do a backup of this once I get everything turned off. That way the next time, I thought I did this already. I did, but I can't find the folder. So when I want to add a product, I just bring up the backup that where everything's already turned off. And then I add everything, and then I turn everything off of the pallets that I added, and then do another backup, and then I can turn everything on and save it, because I have a backup file of everything turned off. Wait, I don't remember turning that off. Hold on. But I'm talking too, so me talking and doing something, that's multitasking for me. I'm not good at multitasking. Okay, did it turn off the coffee beans? It didn't look like it. Yeah, it did. We're getting there slowly but surely. Wine, anybody? We're on the wine, so speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, goodbye, wine. Okay, female fish. I'm surprised I'm not losing people right now. This is boring shit right here. You know, I'd really like to set up, think about this. You know how the wine works? You take the wine and the small wine and the, what's the other? Wine, small wine, and is it grape juice? Yeah. You take the grape juice over there. And as the farmers show up, your wine automatically sells, right? Wouldn't that be great? Because we've got trout, we got fish, we got cold slaw, all this stuff. Wouldn't it be great to make a restaurant that works the same way? Where when the farmers show up, you know, your fish, your fried fish basically automatically sells, the coleslaw sells. Hell, we don't have any hush puppies, but that would be cool. Anybody found the cocoa trees? Oh, for Pat's Pub, okay. I didn't know you said catfish and hush puppies and coleslaw. But I need that cocoa tree if we're going to put a candy factory on here for Hershey's. Guys, for those of you who just joined us, hey, please like the video. Right below the video on the left-hand side, give it the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. Hit the little subscribe button, and then hit the bell so you get an alert when I go live. And also, for those of you who just joined us, all I'm doing right now is I'm going through the product trailer, and I'm turning off all the pallets so I can load the new products that, like the lasagna, the spaghetti, and the chicken Alfredo, onto this trailer. But you got to remove all the other pallets so you can see what you're doing. And that's what I'm doing right now. It's boring, but it's a necessity. You got to do it. I just had to do it with the product, with the BD trailer. And that one's done, so we're going to get this one done. And then I got to go into the XML file at the Map 01 folder and add these products into all the grocery stores. The lasagna, Bertello, spaghetti, and the chicken Alfredo. So you can sell it at the grocery stores and Walmart. We're getting there. Well, we got 3 or 4 more to go. It should be done because I'm on the Bentaful. So the next, well, I already got the HR peanuts. Yep, dog chow, cat food, honey smacks, and hives. That's it. And that's it. So I'm going to save right there. And guys, I'm going to go smoke a cigarette real quick. That made me sleepy. Really, I was falling asleep doing that one. But guys, I'll be right back. Go ahead and take an intermission, go to the restroom, smoke them if you got them, guys. Okay, let's get this trailer loaded. Alright, I'm back, guys. There are cocoa trees available. I don't want a cocoa tree, Paul. I need a cocoa. I need a cocoa tree, but it needs to be like an orchard, like the trees are at the orchard. Let me show you. I'll show you what I need. Let me change to this. And guys, this is what I'm needing. I need something that looks like these do, but I need them to be orchard or cocoa trees, like this, where you put the manure there, the water, or what is that, seed? Yeah, you put the seed, and I can change all this, but I need. Well, I guess if I had the tree, I could switch out these. I could duplicate this one and switch out the trees to cocoa trees. But it'd be so much easier if it was like this. But again, if I could just get the cocoa trees like this, I could just switch them out and make them look like cocoa trees. And then I don't know how I would. I'd have to find a texture so when you're pouring these into the tipper, it's going to look like cocoa beads or beans instead of like plums or cherries or whatever. But I'd really like to have something like this, because I'm going to put it like right down here. So I might even yeah, I'll put it right down here, because I can move some of this over and make room for it right there. I think that's where I'll put it. Yeah, okay. But anyway, let's go back to the trailer. And I need to first let's see, hives, honey smacks, cat food. Where's the peanut? Okay, there they are. Okay, so I need to go up here to, let me look at these and see if this would work better. Let me see how big these are. Well, there's not even a gap in these, but that doesn't really matter on these. Yeah, it doesn't matter on this, because this is closed. You don't even see this anyway, you just see the back area. Okay, so let's go up to, I know it works with the see, tomatoes. So let me turn that one on. First, just let me duplicate it. And let me go back up to Marlboro Reds and turn that off. Turn that on. Okay. Well, these have a gap to them, so a big enough gap to where mine's not going to really mess up. So let me import the lasagna. No, that's not it. Pasta. Okay, lasagna palette. And before I do anything with this, I need to make sure that, where'd it go? There it is. That the textures are pulling it from the right place. So let's go with board, and I know this one's not, I don't think. So let's see, yeah, material editing, and this should be pulling it. See, it's still pulling it from that. So here we need to go to Farming Simulator, Mods, Product Trailer, Palettes for Trailers, and then get Palette Diffuse from here. And then let's get the specular from the same place. Specular and normal. Okay, there's those. Now let's get the fill palette done. Well, can't do that yet. I gotta open that up. So let's get the lasagna. And remember, I moved these textures over to the palette for trailer. So let's go here. Palette for trailer. And that should be wood plank 2. Palette for trailer. There we go. And then we'll open this up, and I also put the lasagna plane, the picture for the top part of the lasagna, in the palettes for trailers. Just make sure that's right. Yep, good. And I put in textures, and this is the lasagna, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Palette for trailers, good. Okay. And all of these should be done now. All I gotta do is just check this. It's a random one. And make sure it says palette for trailers. It does. Okay, so I can save. Alright, so now we're gonna bring up the replace, which is a window you guys can't see for some reason, and I'm gonna get this where I can see it real good. Okay, let's close all this stuff out on the scene graph. And replace that name. Let's see, George, Pat, take a look at the PV17 Industries map. Over on the island part of the map, I think there's a cocoa orchard there, just here. If it's coconut or cocoa. The PV, you talking about PV Rivers? Or what's PV17 Industries map? What is that? Yeah, Paul, I don't mind setting it up on my own. I just need to get the actual cocoa bean tree. And then I can duplicate one of the orchards and then replace each tree one at a time. I'll pull it into GE all by itself and replace everything. And then I have to find a texture of cocoa beans, which wouldn't be hard on Google, and replace that texture bean so when it goes into your tipper, it looks like cocoa beans and it doesn't look like cherries or plums or apples or anything like that. It's a new one from the creator of PV Rivers. Is that FS17? Okay, can somebody find that map and send it to me on Facebook, please, sir? Or send it in here, it's fine. I'll click on it and save it for later when I need it to download it. Okay, so let's see. Tomato soup. Okay, FS19, good, 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 good. Yeah, if one of you could do that, find it. He did it for 17 and 19. If he's already done it for 19, okay. You haven't even done anything with 19. I finally got it with Maverick, and me and him's going to be converting. He's going to convert his Jordan's map over and help me learn how to convert this map over. So let's replace this one and see how that looks. I may have to start moving them, because that may have took my gap. Oh shit, did it? Let me see how it looks in the back. See if I got any room back here. A little bit, not much. Okay. Damn, I took it up. Okay. Yeah, George, Facebook would be great. That way I always have it. Once I end this live stream, it's gone. So if you could send it to me on the Facebook Messenger or wherever, that'd be great. It has bananas on it as well, so you might have to edit it if you want. What? Why would it have banana? Why would a cocoa tree have bananas on it? Found the link to the orchard. You want it on Facebook or? Okay, well I'll take a look at it. Thank you, George. I appreciate it. Products. No, it's 2 pride cuts in 1 orchard. Okay. If I can go through and delete the bananas, if that's the best I can do. I mean, is there not just a regular cocoa tree out there somewhere that's already part of FS17? I don't want a cocoa tree that I've got. I don't know how to take a picture of a cocoa tree and make it look like a tree in the game. So I need an actual FS17 cocoa tree, cocoa bean tree, and go from there. Of course, I think the best way to do it would be to duplicate the coffee bean orchard and use that, and then change out the trees and the texture. That's what I'm going to do, is use the because the coffee beans and the cocoa beans are going to look pretty close to each other. No, Paul. No. I'm not making no banana or banana cream apple. What the hell? It's grown on a bush instead of a tree. Fuck. Well, that give me the texture. That give me the texture of the cocoa. Chocolate cream, maybe. It's a cocoa bean grown on a bush. Oh, you know what? That's good, because that's what the coffee beans are. So I can use the coffee beans. The coffee beans is not a tree, is it? Isn't it a bush? I don't remember, but I think it's a bush. So yeah, Mike, try to find me that one. That'd be great, but yeah, I think it's a bush. So I can just change everything out, the textures and all that of the coffee bean. Because yeah, whoever said that's right. There's no way I'm going to duplicate what I've got on this map in the orchard. I'm going to have to go in and kind of build it myself. But if I have the textures and I have the cocoa beans and the actual bush and all that, that would be great, because then I can just replace. And you know what? Instead of putting it over there at the orchards, I could put it down there near the coffee beans. Tree like bush, very similar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Paul. They're very similar to coffee. Somebody find me that cocoa bush beer. Is that what we're talking? No, Jeff, we're not talking about bush beer. I think somebody said they found it already. It's a cocoa bean grown on a bush instead of a tree. Okay. Now, is that the link that you sent me, George, to that cocoa bush? What is it? Orchard? Let's get rid of that and save right here. And I gotta look at, oh shit. I think the back is, I have to bring it in a little bit. I don't think I got any room back here, do I? Nope, it's sticking out, I think. No, it's not. Okay, good. Okay, is it hanging over here? Nope. What about here? Nope. I'm sure it's not hanging over here. Ooh, that's awful close. Okay, so let me go up here and see. Let's see, what is that? I think it's this. I need to make sure none of these pallets are sticking out of the side of the trailer. Okay, good. Okay. Somebody's... Okay. All right. Let's bring this back. Save it. Go back down to fill planes. Okay, so now I need to bring up the product trailer. On desk, I think that's it right there. It's been a while, but I think that's it. Yep. Okay, so let me look for sea tomatoes. There it is. Let me grab this one here. Let me change the camera view. There we go. Nope. No. Are you serious? There was that many pallets? No, there's not. No, 35. It should be 18. I think I skipped. No. Hold on. Yeah, it says 35. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I just didn't believe it was 35. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. No, there's not 35. There's 18. Damn it. Well, that's weird. So there's 18. Why is it saying more than that? Was these double stacked? It might have been. Let me see. But if it was, I didn't change them all out. No, they weren't double stacked. Let me go up here to see tomato. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Damn it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. There's 18 of them. Yeah, 17, okay. That is correct. So, why is it saying in the... Oh, you know why. Holy shit. I didn't change it on the Damn it. I don't think I did either one of them. Okay, so I'm going to come back to where you guys are. This is saying 35, but it should be 18. Yeah. Okay, so this one's 17. So let's go up here and grab this one. So I gotta fix this real quick. Cause see, it used to be with the Campbell soup it was 35, but I changed it, and I never changed the amount on here, which is gonna make it load slower. So let me go here. This is 62. So now it should say 17. Okay. So there's seed tomatoes. Let's go here. Replace. Let's look for 61 and replace it with 62. Gotta do sea onions the same way. Damn it. Yep, it's saying 35 too. So there's only 18 of them loading on the trailer now. So let me grab this. Replace it with 63. Okay. And I need to do sea mushrooms the same way. I think they're 35 too. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm glad I found this problem, because the Campbell's would have loaded slower on the product trailer, because I was showing it should have loaded 35, but there was only 18 pallets for all the Campbell soup, so it would have kind of messed up. I hear you, Mike. Okay, I quit drinking it. Yeah, come on, everybody, get on the bandwagon, Mike. Yeah. Okay, so let's get the sea onion up here. That's 17, and let's finish out the mushrooms. Is 35. So we're going to go 63, and this should be 64, and I'm going to double check myself on the actual trailer to make sure that sea mushroom should be 64. I need to look at the ID number. Yep, and it's 64. Good. Okay. So So there's 63. Let's change that one. So let me grab this one. And let's go to the bottom. I'm going to change that out to, let me go over here to the map. I'm on the factory farm map now, right now, guys. I'm trying to get the right field plane. For number 1, it's going to be lasagna. Don't let him give you shit, Mike. It is Thursday, god dang it. It's Thursday. It's whatever day you want it to be, man. This is your world. We're all just living in it. So if you want it to be Thursday, doggone it, it's Thursday. Okay, so there's 101. So let's make that lasagna, and I need to go and look at the trailer to make sure that what I just did is 101. Okay. 102. Okay, good. So let's look here. And we're going to look for 64 and change it to 102. Make sure that's right. Okay. Okay, so that one's done. Now we go back to the product trailer. And we're going to duplicate lasagna. And let's import spaghetti. Now we got to change some stuff on here. If you remember, I got to bring everything into the product trailer folder. Material editing. didn't know there was a pallet diffuse there. Pallet for trailers, and let's go with, let me make sure this is right, PAT documents, okay. Pallet diffuse. Let's go with here. And let's go with the fill plane, spaghetti. Okay. All right, Jeff, you have a great night, buddy. Okay, that's the spaghetti plane, so I need to turn this on. Get rid of this. Alright, so we're going to replace. And I'm going to go over here and take a look, make sure everything lined up right. Speed up just a little bit. That was a little too fast. Okay, good. Okay. I'm just replacing, guys. As you can see on the screen, you can see the pictures changing, or the textures. Let's see, almost done with the spaghetti. Okay, last palette. Then I come down here, let's get rid of the spaghetti palette and save it. Alright, so let's turn this one off. And this is going to be 103. So I'm going to go over to the XML and put it in here. It should be lasagna. Yep. And I'm going back to the map to get the fill type, number 2. And come back over. There you go. Okay. And the field type on that is spaghetti. Let's go replace. We're going to look for 102 and replace it with 103. Okay. Save that, and that's added. And now for the final one. So I'm going to duplicate spaghetti. Let's import the chicken Alfredo. Let me bring up the 3D trailer because I want to copy that exactly the way the palette is. Okay, same thing. We got to change all the textures. To pull it from the pallet trailer by pallet or whatever it is. Yep, pallet for trailer. Let's get we got that. Let's get the specular. And normal. Now let's change out the actual crates that go around the pallet. And that should be, yeah, wood plank. Number 1 here, and wood plank, and fill plane. And save it. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's start replacing. Alfredo. Yeah, I'm falling asleep. This is so boring. No Tylenol PM needed. Okay, one more and we're done with the 3 new products. Except for putting this last one on the XML sheet. Okay, so let's go to Alfredo and get rid of that palette. Save it. And this one should be 104, but let's make sure. Yeah, it's 104. Yep, 104. So let's go to the XML file for the trailer. Go up here, get the spaghetti. And let me go to the map and get the product name, number 3. Okay, I'm coming back to the XML. And find and replace. We're going to find 103 and replace it with 104. Save that. Okay. Go back to here. Close that. Make this invisible and save it. Now I can do a duplicate of this folder and save it as a everything's off on it. Okay, so let me close this out, and I'm going to go to my desktop real quick and make a duplicate. Product trailer, I can delete that. Over here, mods, copy, and put this in my backup folder. Do I have a product trailer? Yeah, I probably did. Okay, put this there. I'm just duplicating the product trailer real quick. Let me show this one as product trailer off. Okay. Good. Okay. Had to delete the actual mod of the product trailer. Okay. I'm just thinking I don't want that that player trigger. I think I want it like Campbell's. Yeah. Like this right here. Okay, player trigger. So then that's it except for that light. Okay. The player trigger, and then the light is right there. I'm just waiting for GE to highlight what I need him to. Okay, so the scale, that's how big I want mine, so I'm gonna scale XYZ. I'm still waiting for it to highlight what I need it to highlight so I can get rid of it. There we go. So let's cut that out. Okay. Now I can go back over, once this copies in, I can go back over to the pasta factory and see what we got there. Okay. Now we can go over here and line everything up. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to bring this right about here. Boom. That looks like that's oversized. No, it's not. Okay. Let's bring it in a little bit more. About like that. Now let me look at this player trigger. I made it bigger. So let me see where it's gonna, if I need to drag it out. A lot of it probably went inside that building right there. No, that's okay. That worked out just fine. Well, that's a little high. I didn't realize it was up in the air that high. Let's bring that down. I might put it over here. I just don't know when I'm going to do that area yet, so let me leave it there for now. Yeah. Okay. Save it. And guys, that's it for me today. I've been here, what, 3 hours? We got a lot done today. We definitely we finished the pasta factory. The only thing I've got left to do with the pasta factory is some detail work with the landscaping out front. I want to put some a little picnic area for like a employee break area, something like that. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to do that with this, but I'm going to do something with it to make it look, you know, a little bit more realistic, a little bit more eye friendly. So guys, that's it for me today. I really appreciate you guys showing up, each and every one of you. Paul and Mike, Jeff, he's already gone. But guys, I really need that cocoa tree. Somebody said they sent it on Facebook. Hold on, let me, oh, you must have sent it in my inbox. Okay, let's see. Somebody sent something. Okay, George. Oh no, that don't look like. That looks like banana trees. That don't look like cocoa trees. Well, let me go over and look. Let's see. We got any pictures? Images 3. There's bananas. What is this? It's called farm fruit. Okay, I see the yeah. I guess I'll just use the textures of it all. That's all I need. It's just the textures. Where's the... I don't see a cocoa tree. I just see... I don't see the trees at all. Just a bunch of banana trees in the background. What am I missing? I don't know. Let's see. But guys, if you can, definitely, if you could find a cocoa tree, man, that would be great. Guys, I really appreciate you guys coming, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. You guys have a super blessed evening.